Hello everybody, I go by the name of Box Truck Shorty. I started with Amazon Relay in 2021 and I was able to gross over $1 million solely using box trucks without driving. Today I'm going to discuss renting versus owning with a box truck. Frequently asked question, should you buy a truck or should you start off renting? My answer is that a lot of people think that I'm pro renting and I'm against owning a truck. However, I'm not. The reason why I tell a lot of people to start off renting is because renting is the cheapest way that you can get into the logistics game without, spending a lot of money. A lot of people don't have the credit or the finances to actually go buy a truck. So like I tell people, if you're going to purchase a box truck, you need to have a lot of capital, at least $10,000 to $15,000 for repairs and maintenance. The difference is when you're renting a truck, you're on a week-to-week contract. Sometimes you can do a month contract. However, you're not in a long-term commitment like buying a truck. When you purchase a truck, you're in either 5-6 year, term when it comes to buying a truck. Anything, repairs, maintenance, tires, anything that happened to that truck, you're solely responsible for it. Whereas if you're renting the truck, you're not responsible for any maintenance. You just got to put gas in that truck, bring that truck in for a regular, every 3 or 4 months, they'll call you for this thing called a PM, where you bring the truck in for preventive maintenance. When you buy a truck, if the truck breaks down, you run off the side of the road, you lock your keys in the car, that's on you. Like I said, the only thing that you're responsible for when you're renting a truck is damages. So let's say, for example, if you're starting off in logistics and you don't like it, it doesn't work for you, you can always turn that truck back in. You can also pick up more trucks. So renting allows you to scale a little faster than buying a truck. A lot of people think that if you buy a truck, that's just it. It doesn't make sense to rent a truck because the truck is too high. However, if you own a truck, you can only use a cap. Let's say, for example, if you got one truck, you can do one load a night. You have to knock a home run every single night with that one truck. You're chasing the best loads. Whereas when you rent a truck, you can have multiple trucks. To make a lot of money in logistics, you have to scale. There's big companies, JB Hunt, Swift, none of them just have one truck. You can't, I'm saying you can make a little bit of money with one truck, but if you're trying to really make a lot of money and see a lot of money in logistics, you definitely need to be able to scale. And the quickest way to scale is with renting a truck. So let's say, for example, and a lot of people think that if you own a truck, it's stupid to rent a truck. That's not correct. Because let's say, for example, you have one truck, you can rent trucks. You can rent 2, 3, 4 trucks because you can only buy but so many trucks. So let's say, for example, somebody have 1 truck and I have 5 trucks that I'm renting. I'm gonna be able to make more money than that person that owned that 1 truck. However, renting a truck is not as cheap as owning a truck. If you purchase a truck, I've been seeing, on average, payments of about $1,000 a month. However, when you rent a truck, you're looking at your payment's gonna be anywhere between $450 to $600 on base percentage on that rate, and about anywhere from 13 cents to 17 to 18 cents per mile. So yes, it is more expensive to rent a truck. It's not as cheap as owning a truck. However, like I said, once again, you don't have to pay for maintenance. So you're paying for that peace of mind. The only time my money leave my account is when I want it to leave my account. When you're owning a truck, your money can always leave your account. And one of my consultations, a lot of my consultations, to be honest, I had spoke to a guy 2 weeks ago and he told me he bought a truck within 30 days, the motor blew in the truck. That was $25,000 to fix the truck. Spoke to a bunch of people. Let's say, for example, I had a lady in Atlanta. She was like, I would say a mentee. I was helping her out. She purchased the truck. She was up and running for 3 weeks. Then her motor went out on her truck and it was like $17,000 to fix. So if you don't have the capital, $17,000, $18,000 to fix the truck when you purchase the truck, you definitely will be out of business. That's the quickest way to be out of business. Before I came into logistics with my program, a lot of the other, names or big names or people that was coaching and helping people get up and running was basically, telling people that they should buy a truck. You should buy a truck if you have the funds and the credit. So the reason what changed was a little different with my program is I show people how to go the rental route. If you want to get started in logistics, between buying a truck and renting a truck, there's no difference. The paperwork is the same, the insurance the same, there's nothing different. So why would you want to go and just purchase a truck out the gate? Now, if you do purchase a truck, some people just, they sticklers, they believe in ownership, they believe in owning something. If you do go and purchase a truck, make sure that truck is either a new truck or you have a great warranty on that truck. And I'm not talking about a warranty where, like I spoke to a guy, he have a warranty on his truck, and let's say, for example, his truck broke down. He's been out of business for 3 weeks waiting on the warranty to come and approve the part. So you can have a warranty on the truck, but how quick can they, fix your truck for you? Being out of business 3 weeks, If you got one truck, I don't know a lot of people that can survive that. You don't just have to have a warranty, you have to have a really good warranty, a warranty that can get your truck up and running in a couple of days. When you renting, if your truck breaks down, guess what? Per the contract, they will get you in a subunit within 24 hours. I done had them pull a truck from Athens, I done had them pull a truck from Alabama to bring to me to Atlanta so I can get up and running. So at most, I'm gonna miss a day of running. My trucks run 7 days a week. So that's another good thing, you know, with renting. Anytime your truck break down, per your contract, they're gonna find you a truck. Whereas, like I said, if you own a truck, everything is on you. You know, we got a shortage of parts on back order. I got a best friend right now. His truck has been down for 2 days with his turbo, trying to get a turbo for his truck. So it's pros to cons to both. And a lot of people believe from the old school mentality, and even me, I was taught, you know, ownership. Ownership is good when it comes to houses and stuff like that, but my name of the game is basically controlling something that you don't own. If you think about big businesses like Turo, you think of big businesses like Airbnb, you think of anything. Airbnb, they don't own property, they control properties. So if the heater go out in the house, the roof cave in, guess what? That's on you. You don't have to pay for it. They're making a small percentage off somebody else that own the house. They have to pay for the maintenance and the upkeeping of the house. Same thing with Turo. Turo, you want to go get you a luxury car, they're going to make their couple $100s off you renting that car without owning the car. They don't have to pay for the insurance, they don't have to pay for the repairs, they don't have to pay for anything. Same thing with Airbnb, same thing with Uber. So with that being said, the name of the game and the name of the future is controlling something without owning it. I think Rockefeller stated that a long time ago. However, that's what I do. I don't own trucks. I control the trucks that I do, you know, make money off of. And with me, with owning a truck, not without owning a truck, that allows me to make money passively and I don't have to hit a home run. Let's say, for example, somebody that owns a truck, they have to hit a home run every night. They're on the load board. They're looking for that $800,000-$900,000 load every night. They have to get it because that's how they eat. For me, I don't need that. Let's just say, for example, if my expenses add up to $400, with my rental, my gas, and all of that, because I'm renting, is a little higher than somebody that owns a truck. All I have to make is $200 per night per truck. So if I make $200 per night per truck and I got 5 trucks, that is my home run. That's the $1,000 that I made for somebody that got to get that $1,000 out of that one truck. So that's the name of the game, is scaling with rental trucks versus owning a truck. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also hit that bell notification so when I drop a new video. If you like this video, make sure you please share it with anybody